Hello and welcome. The topic of this week is Mesozoic events. So all of the events, meaning mountain building events, ocean spreading events, volcanic events, all of the geologic events that happened during the Mesozoic era. Right. Next time, we're going to talk about the life associated with the Mesozoic era, the era of the dinosaurs. So to recap where we are in geologic time, the Precambrian refers to everything before the Phanerozoic eon, before the Cambrian period. This took up 80% of all time on Earth, but in terms of life, not much was happening, right? Life was there, but it was often single-celled, or if it was multi-celled, it was most often soft-bodied, very basic, very little body structure. Then we move into the modern Phanerozoic eon, and this is when life takes off. Remember that the start of the Paleozoic era, it's the very first era of the Phanerozoic eon, starts with a Cambrian explosion of life. This is when bodies begin to evolve, organisms evolve with a head, a tail, a right side, a left side, sensory organs develop. Life also migrates onto land. We get the evolution of amphibians and reptiles and mammal-like organisms. Mammals haven't evolved yet, though. So this time, we're going to focus on the Mesozoic era, the second era of the modern Phanerozoic eon, the era of the dinosaurs. Right? Meso meaning middle, zoic meaning life. So middle life, the era of the dinosaurs. During the Mesozoic era, many new groups of plants and animals evolved and experienced some spectacular radiations. Right? This was the era during which two new vertebrate classes appeared, both of my favorites, the birds and the mammals. It was also a time when the supercontinent Pangaea, which is the most recent supercontinent, not the only supercontinent, just the most recent supercontinent, Pangaea began to rift apart. Pangaea was formed during the Paleozoic and is now rifting apart during the Mesozoic. So there's a lot of sea floor spreading, a lot of fragmentation of the continents, a lot of volcanism, which is going to set the stage for a lot of what we see in the Mesozoic. Okay, so the breakup of Pangaea, the exact same tectonic forces that drew those tectonic plates together to form Pangaea continued operating to then split the great supercontinent apart.